single back, takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Sometimes that primetime game the whole nation is watching brings out some extra energy.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scanning the field, it's Dawson. Caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Quarterback checks the defensive look. Makes some adjustments. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Bulls.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Dawson. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the...
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Receiver in motion now. Throwing off play action. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Dawson. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen and full display right now.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Well, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunity.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks free. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. But it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. Back to pass. It's Dawson. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 3rd down on crowd coming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. A change of direction.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this all...
Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.
offense and an empty set. Back to pass, it's Dawson. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Ivory. Hard running there. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Might as well give it to him again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, the only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They go to the draw. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dawson. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Using the quick game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. Ran through continues to fight for yards. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Dawson. Moving out of the pocket. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
That's a play the quarterback just has to get his feet set and then step into his throw. That's a big target he's throwing to. He shouldn't miss that pass, but he did because he was throwing off his back leg.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. LSU lining up first and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's third and goal from the 2. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? To the air, it's Dawson. Safe completion on the screen. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And some room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a move. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Wide open downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Completes it in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Dawson. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the toss to the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ivory. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave...
Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Dawson. Forced out of the pocket. Got a little space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And I I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Ivory. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.